Nintendo had a brand new 40-minute direct detailing a ton of new games and new details about existing games, so let's just get right into it. First off, Overwatch is coming to Nintendo Switch on October 15th. The game also supports gyro controls. New details about Luigi's Mansion 3 were also shown, including new floors and new modes. There's a pyramid floor, a disco floor, and a pirate restaurant called the Spectral Catch. The new mode is called Scream Park, and it's a multiplayer party mode where 2 to 8 players can play on a Luigi team or a Gooigi team. That mode supports single Joy-Con play, as does the main game, where one person plays as Luigi and one person plays as Gooigi. A new free-to-start Kirby game titled Super Kirby Clash is available now. There will be over 100 quests to complete and 4 different job types you can choose for your Kirby, including Beam Mage, Dr. Healmore, Blade Hero, and Hammerlord. You can play by yourself, with local multiplayer, or online. Game Freak, the developers of Pokemon, are releasing a new RPG titled Little Town Hero. Axe, the protagonist of the game, must save his little town from monster attacks. You can fight with weapons and ideas such as throw, slam, and improvise, among other things. It looks like a turn-based combat system, and almost all the music in the game is being created by Toby Fox, who you may know as the creator of Undertale. Little Town Hero releases on October 16th of this year. The Bear and Bird are back! Right now! The Banjo-Kazooie update for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate dropped the same day as the Direct. Like the other DLC fighters, it includes a new stage and new music tracks for the game. We also learned that Terry Bogard from the Fatal Fury series is joining the fight as the 4th DLC character, and Terry is expected to be available in November of this year. In addition to that, after the Direct, Sakurai revealed that Sans from Undertale will be joining the game as a Mii fighter, and will include an Undertale music track. Plus, on top of that, additional DLC fighters for Smash Bros. Were announced. What a day for Smash fans! After the Link's Awakening and Dragon Quest XI reminders, we learned that Tokyo Mirage Sessions' Sharp FE Encore will be making its way onto Nintendo Switch. The original game was on Wii U, and it's a crossover between Shin Megami Tensei and Fire Emblem. This port will include new characters like Chrom, plus new stages that weren't in the original game. The release date is January 17th, 2020. Deadly Premonition is finally getting a sequel. Deadly Premonition 2, A Blessing in Disguise, will continue the adventure of protagonist Francis York Morgan. Not much about the game was shown, but the game will release sometime in 2020, and the original Deadly Premonition is now available on Nintendo Switch. Bethesda announced that Doom 64 is coming to Nintendo Switch. This will be the first time that Doom 64 will be playable on a console other than the Nintendo 64. The game will come out on November 22nd, the same day as Doom Eternal. We then got a ton of new Pokemon Sword and Shield information. We learned that you have more variety to customize your character than ever before in a Pokemon title. This includes outfits, hairstyles, eye color, and makeup. We also learned that you can camp and play with your Pokemon at the Pokemon Camp, and doing so will improve them in battle. You can also cook 100 different types of curry, and each recipe you discover will be added to your curry decks. Gotta cook them all. Lastly, we learned about 2 new Galar Pokemon. There's Poltegeist, a small ghost living in a teapot, and a new duck Pokemon named Cramorant. With the 1-year anniversary of Nintendo Switch Online coming up, we learned that SNES games will be added to the service starting the day after the Direct. SNES Online will launch with 20 games, including ones like Stunt Race FX, which have only ever been on the Super Nintendo. Just like NES Online, more will be added as time goes on. Nintendo is also releasing a Super Nintendo controller for the Switch, but unlike the NES controllers, there's only one SNES controller, and it doesn't attach to the console. Subscribers of Nintendo Switch Online will be able to purchase that controller directly from Nintendo's website. Daemon X Machina, which is set to release soon on September 13th, will be getting another free demo. This time, it's the prologue mission, and your save data will carry over to the final game. The demo also includes 4-player multiplayer and is available now for download. After that, we learned Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast is being ported to the Switch. The game will become available on September 24th, which is really soon, so I hope you're ready, young Padawan. We got a nice recap of Animal Crossing New Horizons info, but it's nothing new from what we learned at E3 2019. Animal Crossing New Horizons is still set to hit shelves on March 20th, 2020, so you have a few more months before you go into Bell Debt. At the very end of the Nintendo Direct, we learned that a remake of the original Xenoblade Chronicles titled Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition will be coming to the Switch sometime in 2020. If you have yet to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2, now's the time to jump into the series. And wow, that was a lot. But at the end of the day, it's just really exciting to know of all the new stuff coming to Nintendo Switch. That wasn't even everything shown off today. So if you're looking for a full breakdown of everything that happened during the Nintendo Direct, head over to GameSpot. I'm Evan, and this has been your GameSpot News Update.